And everybody, welcome to episode 15 of Crystals and Stuff. We're gonna get right into it, but I hope you all enjoy this week's episode. See y'all. And recording has started.
I think him dying alone would hit harder because he wants to die valiantly so badly.
Alright.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to Crystals and Stuff, a homebrew D&D adventure created by me, Diamond, and my Codium.
Hi, I am the boyfriend. I am Weapon. You're on-demand Hispanic man, and I'm gonna take your fucking heat away, bitch.
Today we're joined by our friends here to kick off this episode. Episode, what, 15 now?
15?
Out.
I thought it was 11.
No, we're on episode 15.
Oh my god.
Starting with...
Been doing this for how many months then? At least over 5.
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Noah. I play Varis. I have custody of a child now. Not in real life, in the game.
Maybe.
I'm far too young to have custody of a child in real life.
Hi, I'm Forrest, and I, probably grab some water.
Good idea. Drink.
And who do you play?
Oh, right, I play the wizard who also needs water. Have you seen his lips? He looks chapped.
The
matter of
asshole
fact,
wizard.
he needs a lot of things, like, regular sunlight, proper upbringing.
Are you making it canon that Mikhail has chapped ass lips?
He
He's worse than
definitely
Shigaraki. Yes.
Like,
Bro
no
needs a
shot
better
that he
skincare
fucking
routine.
doesn't.
He's a guy's guy. The kind of guy's guy who fucking doesn't take care of himself half the time.
Doesn't shower very often. He only showers like once every 3 days.
He lives in the sewers. Why would he shower?
Right?
True. Maybe he
That's-
showers the sewer water, you don't know.
Ew, that's counterproductive.
It's very disgusting.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, my turn.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Schiene. I play
Wait!
You
Hold on a
just did
second.
this bit last time. Shut up.
I'm doing it again!
God damn it.
I play Dami Snake Lady, Nysiphaeia, and that's all I gotta say. Hey, I'm Maei. I play Triton Ward,
Sheen, stop pretending to be May.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hello there, the name's Triton. Wait, no, hold on. I am, I'm a Goliath monk who does things, like reading books and being a funny guy, I guess. I don't know anymore.
It's the mantra of the day.
Oh yeah, I stopped doing the mantra of the day thing last week. So today I'm doing inspirational quotes that I find on the internet. So I found this one by Unknown.
It says live, laugh, love on it.
No, I wish. There was a lot of those actually. Here goes. This one actually came from it stemmed from like, because I keep thinking of like Triton and Mikhail becoming friends and stuff, and it made me think of like that a part of the moment where Mikhail opened up to him and how he was not complaining, but like saying how he's not as strong as Triton. So it made me try to find a quote that was that kind of centered around like inner strength. So, this one is, the strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who win battles we know nothing about.
Oh.
Bars.
Bars. So, there's the inspirational quote. I hope these are not cringy still, even though they kind of make me cringe a little bit.
But even if they were cringy, it's like good cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do it. I kind of do this because like I need like confidence boosters for myself.
Fair.
So
Absolutely
I
fair.
don't
You
know.
should
I'm
meet
just
my
trying
mom.
to
She's
start it off
full
good.
of these kinds of isms.
Alright.
Isms.
Yeah.
Now,
Dana isms. You can do it. Fake it till you make it.
Hang in there. Alright.
Yeah, exactly. She is that type of person.
Alright, now, if everyone is ready, let's do some crystals and stuff. Alright.
Maybe.
Let's go!
Let's kill some
Fucking
stuff.
go!
Alright. So last episode, you guys had
Can't wait
made
to
it.
kill every.
Oh god. You guys had made it to Aeroden. Now, you were expecting it to be this fucking hyped up college rave town, but when you got here, it was all fucking dead. You then proceeded to meet a guy named Bellbottom who was literally pouring dirt on everybody, even though, like, it wasn't doing anything. He was just pouring dirt, like, everywhere. And then he's technically a part of the group now. From that point, you guys discovered a rat. Anemone tried to kill the rat. Forrest adopted the rat and replaced Anemone. Then you proceeded to find Jeff, the rat wizard, fucking with the well water, because the wells are connected, and he technically did all of that to the whole town by fucking putting the crystals and infecting the water.
Like an
Really?
idiot.
Yeah. So, Anemone then also proceeded to almost blast him and more rats with magic. But you guys stopped that from happening. But you fixed the water solution. Everybody was fine. Technically. They threw a party in your honor. Varis found out that Anemone was technically wanted by her parents still. Then the rest of the group found out when some guards approached looking for her based on a tip they had been given. And, yeah. You guys went to bed, and nothing crazy happened. I mean, the only crazy thing that really happened yesterday was, the fate cards getting drawn from the deck of many.
Yeah.
I thought you weren't gonna say anything about that.
Oh, I'm gonna mention it every chance I get.
Also, Anemone is not fucking here. They're like across
Yeah.
town.
Uh-huh. But before we begin, Forrest has been wanting to do this with, Mikhail, but kept forgetting, so I'm gonna let Forrest do that now, which is contacting Lido.
Right. So let me get out my spell book.
And-
Sure, I have to prepare sending.
I'm flavoring this as, you doing it the night before the long rest.
Okay.
Instead of in the morning. I hope
So
that's okay.
I've got all the time in the world. I'm going to take this.
That way you'll be fully rested and have all your spell slots.
It is a 3rd level spell. And 25 words or less. Okay, so checking in with progress on Mayor. Are you still alive? That's 10 out of my 25 words.
I don't.
Alert Claude that Dimitri may be an approaching threat. That's the full message.
Okay. It takes a minute, but you eventually do get a response of still alive. Who the fuck is Dimitri? Stay safe. In the middle of going through artifacts in Town Hall.
Okay. Alright, I will leave him to that then. And then
Okay,
I suppose.
so yeah. You guys get a long rest, and in the morning, yeah, Varis, unfortunately, Anemone is not in her room like she should be.
What the fuck? Shit. Yeah, he's gonna get ready and then walk out and have a look and just scan the town.
Oh, I need more tokens really quick. It's the normal hustle and bustle. There's some people walking around. Like, it looks like there was nothing thrown last night. Like, no party was thrown at all.
How the fuck did they even manage to clean up this quickly? God fucking damn it. I mean, how far could they have possibly gone? They can't... They definitely wouldn't leave town. They're not stupid.
As you get up to this alley right here, go ahead and roll me a perception, I would say.
Sure, yeah. 12. Fuck.
So, like, I'm not gonna fill it with tokens or anything, but you hear that this specific street is a little busy.
Oh yeah, so there's just like a lot of people on the like this specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've checked everywhere else, but God. Yeah, so it's just like a lot of like people shuffling around. Is it like bustling, like shoulder to shoulder?
Almost.
Oh god, okay.
I just need to pull up her stats really quick. That's all. But you can roll perception one more time for me.
Yep. Sure, this will be better. Okay, 29, thank god.
Oh, thank fucking god. Let's nip the bad rolls, like, right off.
Yeah, he's gonna like duck down and like look between everyone's legs.
She rolled an 8. So you clearly spot her, and she's kind of on the side, and unfortunately for her, you actually see her snag something from somebody's pocket.
Yeah, he's gonna try and push against the crowd as best he can. He's gonna click his boots of speed.
You see her kind of shuffling off into, like, the side alley.
Fuck. Yeah, like, he runs a little bit too fast, and then, like, has to skid to a stop, like, over here, and then, like, backpedal runs into someone.
So, as you approach the alley, it's not just Anemone in there. You see a couple of college kids, and, like, she gives them the bag, and they're like, "Oh shit, thanks, kid." Oh, and then they notice you, and then Anemone notices you. The college kids
Hi,
are like,
guys.
"Shit."
What do you think I am? The fuzz? Come on. Don't give me that look. I'm just here for the kid. What do you got there, Anemone?
She kind of puts her hands behind her back.
Come on. Don't make me take it from you.
She's gonna sign, she's gonna hold out the bag. It's just somebody's coin purse.
Okay, how many coins are in here? He's gonna go check, like, look and see how many gold they have.
It's a good chunk of silver and like 1 or 2 gold pieces.
I'm not gonna give this back. You can keep this, but I'm gonna at least refund them. Who did you steal this from?
She's gonna shrug, like, I don't know.
That's not helpful. Somewhere off in that area. He's gonna, like, look outside of the alleyway. Like, you would assume that probably, like, this one here.
Yeah,
You know, if you really wanted some extra gold pieces, you could have just asked, but I reckon that's not actually the reason why you stole this.
So 2 of the college kids have kind of run off while the other one kind of stayed, and like, and then when he gave the coin, like, was going to give the coin bag to them. That's kind of our bad. I'm just gonna take this and go. And since they take the coin bag and start to leave.
Whatever, man. I can't just go around beating the tar out of anybody that does things like this. It's not going to actually accomplish anything. I have to learn that the hard way. Why'd you run off like that, though? I was worried about you. If you just go and disappear, I'm going to assume the worst. Especially the day after Mikhail had said that I should be the one to be keeping track of you from now on.
She looks like she was going to answer it, and then she pauses. And, roll insight.
Sure, yeah. Oh, that's a nat 1 for a 7.
You don't notice anything wrong, and she...
Yeah.
Then she looks back up at you, and she's like, went to practice magic, met friends.
But you're more talkative. Those were your friends?
New friends.
Well, for people you met in an alleyway, it definitely could have been worse. You're not dead, so it's a win in my book. Hang on. If you don't want to go and look them in the eyes, I can understand. I'm going to go and refund this 2 gold. He's going to go in and talk to the shopkeeper. Missing something?
She's moving boxes, and she kind of, like, looks at you and frowns. Missing something? What do you
Rolls
mean?
his eyes. Check your pockets.
She checks her pockets and then fucking sighs. You've got to be kidding me.
He puts 2 gold pieces on. He doesn't have a gold pieces. He's like, I can refund it. Here's my card.
She's gonna take it and look at it. Alright. Weird that I'd assume that... What, did you steal from me?
Don't question it. I didn't steal it. I saw someone else do it.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't catch them. They got away. Least I can do.
She's gonna shrug and go back to work.
Yeah, I will subtract 2 gold pieces from my account. There you go. Have a good one. And he walks out. Well, he looks down at Emily. We're gonna have to go to that town. That's the whole reason why we actually have been going on this adventure in the first place, is to head there for the 1000 GP reward. Not for you. For something else. We got a mission given to us by the mayor. I don't intend on anyone seeing you, though. But, admittedly, it is going to be hard to hide you from everyone.
She's gonna pull
Going...
the hood of her cloak over her face and kind of, like, smile a little bit and gives a thumbs up.
I fear it's probably not going to be that easy. With your small stature, you'll still be quite easy to spot. Ideally, I was just going to have Mikhail obscure you in his cloak again, like last time. It seems to work in Dragon Guard. Would be a good idea. But that's all the ideas I've got. We still have to go there. There isn't really a choice. And leaving you here definitely wouldn't be the best idea, considering that the guards were looking for you, and they might actually come back and see you. There wouldn't be anyone to hide you in that case. Have you had breakfast?
She's gonna shake her head.
He, like, holds out his hands. Come on, let's go get you some breakfast. I'm sure you're hungry.
She'll take it and start walking with you.
Yeah.
You should
Let's
have
head
control
back
over
in.
her token, too.
Yay! Alright, let's just move in here. There we go. Yeah, and we will order some food. Doesn't matter what. We don't have to do RP for this.
Yeah. Alright, everyone else is waking up for the day. Bell Bottom is in the fucking stables.
Fucking weirdo.
Mikhail had a lot to drink last night, so this is one of the first nights where he actually, like, slept without wearing most of his gear on. So he's kind of, like, sprawled over his cloak as it's acting as, like, a pseudo-blanket. And he's basically only got, like, his boxers and pants on. He's just, like, crumpled up in this, like, Family Guy death pose-esque, like, just looks like he fell from the 7th story of a building and the rat's just, like, laying on his chest as he, like...
What a spectacle.
Just slowly pick up the rat and place it to the side. Start getting dressed for the day.
Then the rat, like, kind of wakes up, and then it sits there for a second, and then immediately starts running around like a fucking... like it got morning zoomies.
It would have been so funny if you said that he woke up with fluttery eyes and then started rubbing his eyes, yawning and stretching.
Triton.
Huh?
Even or odd?
I don't vote on evens.
So you're going odd?
Yeah.
Damn. Sucks for you. As Triton wakes up
What
for
did
the
I do?
morning, you're gonna see a squirrel rummaging through your bag.
Oh my god!
Oh.
He's cursed.
Good morning, Amber. Good morning, school. Wait a minute.
Squirrel!
Squirrel! What are you doing in my bag?
And
He just quickly out of bed and he scares Amber away.
the squirrel, like,
Can I do a visual real quick? So since they were partying yesterday, I like to imagine that he was kind of sleeping with, like, he kind of has, like, sunglasses over his goggles, and he's got like an entire necklace of, like, glow sticks. He's got a glow stick necklace, and he's just like he's kind of in his trousers, similar to how Mikhail is, but he's actually, like, he's almost stark naked, and his underwear looks like it's too tight to really, like, he's got like one size down underwear.
Oh no.
And he hops up after he sees a squirrel rummaging through his shit. It's like, hey, you get out of there! He quickly jumps up to try and tackle the squirrel.
It dives into your bag as you jump to get it, so you tackle your bag, and it, like, jumps out of your bag after with, like, the nut it threw at you previously in its mouth as it, like, runs for the window.
Get back here, you! And he's shaking his fist as he's looking at the window. Get back here, you! And he quickly tries to. He's like just looking around frantically, looking for his robes.
And the squirrel's gonna take the nut out of its mouth for a second, and it sticks its tongue out at you, and then it jumps out of the window and leaves.
God damn it! Fuck
Son
you,
of a
squirrel! And
bitch!
he flips at the bird.
Well, no, that's a squirrel.
You get
Wow.
inspiration for that, Forrest.
Yeah!
You can't hear it. It's not picking
Oh my
up. But I'm
God.
clapping. Wow. Good job.
Why would you give a bird to us?
Shut the fuck up.
It obviously wants another
I
squirrel.
flipped the bird to the squirrel.
But I assume you guys all get ready and then you head out to go eat breakfast.
Brian's having a rough morning. Can I investigate my bag to see if he took anything, or did he just go after the acorn?
Literally just after the acorn.
Okay, then I don't need to investigate. But he did kind of decimate his organization in his bag.
A little bit.
Fucking loser.
Mikhail's gonna just kind of sit on the front porch area, wherever he can kind of look brooding and moody. It's gonna be like sitting outside with the rat on his shoulder, just kind of like thinking and having a quiet morning. Actually, let's say for comedic sake, he's in the stable.
And you're gonna see Bellbottom laying in one of the hay bales next to a horse.
I'm gonna slowly tiptoe over and slowly lower Bob down onto the top of Bellbottom's head, so that he's wearing Bob as a hat.
Well, this is Jeremy, remember? Or Jeffrey. I think it's Jeffrey.
No.
Yeah, it's Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, that's true. Jeffrey.
Never
Bob,
give a
Bellbottom,
fuck.
Jeffrey.
Huh?
I'd never
Yeah.
give a Bob. It's Jeffrey.
Okay.
It's Jeffrey. So yeah, Mikhail's trying to like gently place Jeffrey on top of Bellbottom's head without waking him up.
Roll sleight of hand for me.
Sleight of hand for the rat.
Yeah.
Can I sleight of hand this rat? That's a natural fucking 20.
Are
I'm
you
sorry?
serious?
Really? This?
Oh
This
my
is what-
god.
I'm glad I didn't roll my real life dice.
So, yeah, you're able to put the rat on his head without waking him up.
Cool. I'll just leave them there for now. I'll
And
just have whatever they're having.
you're gonna see
Great.
Anemone and Varis sitting at the bar. Go ahead and roll me insight, Forrest.
Okay. Swear to God. 16.
Never mind.
Come on, load for me, you fucking. I guess that would be
Wormwood.
deception. I beat you by one.
little
That's fucking
creature.
crazy. I mean, it's fine.
I'm out of crazy pills and I need more.
Oh my god.
As you walk in, you'll kind of notice Anemone looks like she glances at you and then she kind of slouches as she continues to eat her food.
I will.
Hey.
I kind of like vaguely nod at Varis and scooch over, kind of give Anemone a gentle pat on the shoulder and a little tussle on the hair, little hair tussle.
About that time she had just finished eating, she's gonna kind of slowly get off of her stool and start walking back towards her and Varis's room.
He's gonna watch, and he looks very visibly sad.
As that happens, you'll see Bellbottom with the rat on top of his head, and the rat has a makeshift eye patch out of hay and a crayon in its hand. A blue
my
crayon,
God.
to be
Saved you
exact.
the red one.
Same to the red one.
Boris is gonna scooch his chair over and put his hand on Mikhail's shoulder. I told Anemone what you told me.
Yeah.
I would imagine that they're just sad because you were the one who they were looking up to. I don't know if I can fill your proverbial shoes.
It's not a very high bar, so you don't have to worry about that.
I mean, in Anemone's eyes, not literally. Even if I was more responsible, she still looks up to you.
Mikhail kind of grimaces and slouches a little bit.
I know you don't want to hear that, but it's true. Why else would they be acting like this?
Mm.
Well, it looks like I came at the wrong time. Come on, rat friend. Try the red one.
I'm about done with this food anyways. I'm gonna go and... Actually, wait. Mikhail? What's our
Yeah?
plan for going to the next town? Should we just hide an enemy in your cloak again, or...
About that. And he kind of undoes his big old cloak thing. And as he kind of pulls it away from himself, the tatters and the holes that were originally in it seem to fade back into view as if Thrin was making up for whatever was missing in his cloak, and he kind of hands it to Varis.
He holds it in his hand for a second, looks at you, looks at the cloak. I get the picture. He puts it on. So this is what it feels like to be Mikhail.
If you ever say I gave you a gift, I will kill you.
Understandable. He gives you a thumbs up and walks out.
Wait, Mikhail, did you just give Varis your cloak?
Rather not think about it.
Well, with the rat on his head, will look down at you, put a hand on your shoulder. Take out a red crayon from his pocket, put it in front of you, nod his head, and walk away.
Mikhail's holding the crayon in his fingers. He's never seen a crayon before, mind you. So he's just looking at it with squinted eyes, then glances over at Bellbottom. Have I seen Bellbottom eat these before?
He's eating one right now.
Take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite.
Yeah, Mikhail kind of like brings the crayon closer and like takes a sniff at it. Does it smell like? Do crayons smell like anything?
No, not
Smells
really.
like
They
crayons,
kind
but-
of do. They
Smells
smell
like wax.
Like wax, yeah.
And he's gonna like just scrape a tiny little shaving
The
off of his
fucking
teeth.
Squidward meme.
Yeah, the Squidward meme just. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, the
Sarah
rat.
doll
lash ass.
Feel it on my
Oh my
teeth. How can he stand that? Is it supposed to
I
be?
eat the white ones. Keeps my teeth white.
Stone grinding sound effect. Mikhail's slowly turning into horror as he realizes Bellbottom probably has never brushed his teeth with anything other than a white crayon. His teeth might actually be horribly yellow under there.
I think his teeth are like made of wood at this point. Like he's just had to get all of them replaced, and they're just getting dyed white by the crayons that he's eating.
You see, I wake up in the morning and slow my teeth, and then I start going out with the white crayon.
Natural for my teeth to hurt. Why my gums
Also-
bleeding?
It kills
Mikhail.
the gums. Yeah.
Rin is wondering if you would like a cloak still.
He would, but he's not sure what it would look like. So,
As Thrin is trying his best to apparate a cloak from his own being, from his body, physical matter, you feel from your back coming down, right from your shoulders, a jet black robe, falling down, almost touching the floor. It's so black it almost looks like it's absorbing the light.
I know exactly how I'm gonna fucking draw this later. Thank you!
Cloak and dagger moment.
I always wanted to see Mikhail, not in like a cloak, but having like an extremely long cinematic villain-looking black cape.
It's the fucking Megamind Black Mamba.
Oh my
Exactly, the
god.
fucking Black Mamba, yeah.
And,
I actually
and
have
Thrin,
I have a
Okay.
different idea, but they'll have a little couples talk about it. Like, I like it, but it could be shorter, actually.
And Triton's like, ooh, and we could make it like a cloak and go all around.
Yeah, and we could do this and this, and they had like a little bro
Oh my
session
God.
thrown out about fashion.
Would you like to be the Batman?
I
Master
think I'd rather be the
Wayne.
Robin.
Master Wayne.
No.
Anemone is our Robin.
Oh my god, she gets fucking thrown around like she's
Drake or
Robin.
Dick
I mean-
Grayson.
Jason Todd.
Okay, but like,
Jason Todd.
Yes.
I was gonna say,
POG.
he's not fucking wrong with all the horrors that the Robins face.
I would. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I would love to see art of Anemone like wearing like a mask and it has like a cape. That'd be awesome.
That would be
Oh my
cute.
god, it'd be like a Halloween costume.
Modern
Oh.
AU.
She would look at you like you're fucking crazy, like, what the fuck is Halloween?
Jiminy Crickets, Mikhail. You know, get it? Because old, never mind.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Gee whiz!
It was funnier in my head, yeah.
Hmm?
Gee whiz, Batman! Holy
Gee
cow!
willikers, Batman. Holy cow! It's the Joker, Batman.
Oh, my banana peels. I
Oh
can't
my-
believe it.
Anyway, getting off topic. I'm gonna tentatively open the door to my room,
What in the
And
irrelevant
then-
references?
like slowly creak open the door and take a peek inside.
She's drawing at the table at the moment.
He's gonna like take a couple knocks on the door so that Anemone doesn't get startled by him entering. And then walk up. Hey, guess what I got?
She's
Like
gonna
tugs on the top of the cloak.
she's gonna look over and notice the cloak and give you kind of a look. Like she's not exactly sure if she likes it or doesn't like it. You know, like that look where kids are silently judging you.
I know I look terrible in this, right? But Mikhail gave this to me so that you could hide while we're exploring the city.
She's gonna put down her little notepad and her pencil and kind of get out of the chair and like examine the cloak a little closer. Noticing like the little holes and stuff and realizing that it's in fact Mikhail's. And she's kind of gonna duck into it like she was before. But you can tell that she's kind of hugging the cloak.
Oh
man.
Varis like sighs to himself. I know you're upset, but he just decided that this was for the best. I don't know if I can fill his shoes either. I at least want to make sure that you're safe, but I know that only amounts to so much when you care about him so much. It's not that he doesn't care about you. He did this because he does.
She's kind of gonna shrug. Like, you're gonna feel the cloak move in a shrug kind of motion, and she's gonna stop hugging the cloak. Then she's gonna hug you instead.
Yeah, Varis is gonna hug back. It's gonna be okay.
God damn.
If you think that we're better company than your own family, then I will make damn sure that they don't find you again.
She's gonna nod and then eventually let go and shuffle out of the cloak to grab her pencil and paper.
Oh yeah, that's right. I want to see what you're drawing.
She's at first like she hugs the pad to her chest a little bit and gives you a look.
Oh, come on. I won't judge you.
Not done.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, I'll leave you to it then. Don't worry, I won't look. Show it to me when you're ready.
And she's gonna hop back
And,
up.
I'll leave you to it for now. I'm gonna go and talk with the rest of the group before we convene to head to the next town.
She's gonna nod and hop back up into the chair and continue drawing.
He nods as well and heads out the door. He's gonna head back.
Meanwhile, the rat is like
Walk into
chewing. So
Yeah.
the rat that's with Bell Bottom, instead of chewing on the actual crayon part, it's chewing on the wrapper.
On the paper.
He's gonna open the door and walk in. He's gonna like, as he walks in, he's going to start like stooping lower and lower and like shrimp his back a little bit as he walks in and start walking slower. God, I hate people. I want to sleep in a tree.
Wow.
God, I hate this. When do we get to leave? He's saying all this out loud as he walks over to the table.
Mikhail's still
He sits himself
examining
down.
the crayon, absolutely, just completely befuddled as to why Bellbottom would eat this, as he hears this fucking imposter walk in.
He like sits down at the bar and like puts his hands up in like a tickle motion.
Fucking Palpatine as Thunderfingers.
Mikhail's eye is twitching in annoyance.
Wait a minute.
You seem to
If
have
you're
a bit of holes.
Mikhail, then who's that? Mikhail, is that you?
That can't be right. He can't be Mikhail because I'm Mikhail.
But if you're
Mikhail's gonna-
Mikhail, then who's this?
Mikhail's gonna fucking flick the crayon at Varis. Like in Varis's general direction.
He like puts his hands up in a surrender motion. All right.
Such a missed
I couldn't
opportunity.
resist. I couldn't resist.
Pointing meme.
He's gonna like, after like hits him in the face, he's gonna like look at the crayon on the bar table, pick it up, examine it a little bit.
It
bite
has
the
a
tip
tooth
off of
mark.
it, swallows it.
Also say that you oh. Teeth is
Eh.
blue now. Look.
I really don't see the appeal in this.
Keep my teeth what?
Keeps my teeth
Holds up the twice bitten crayon now.
Bell Bottom, I don't know if you know this, but you have a rat on your head.
Well, no. Makeshift this eye patch on him. Out of hay.
Understood.
You seem
Not
to have
sure
a
why
bit of
you're-
holes there.
I'm not sure
Don't
why
know
you
your
pride
name?
yourself on eating candles. It's
Use
like
my
useful
teeth
later,
what?
though. Pockets it.
Keeps my teeth on. Always.
Hey, how did you get a new cloak?
Points at Mikhail.
No, that one. I don't know what the fuck Thrin is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my god. Mikhail kind of like blinks confused. Oh, this. Don't worry about it. And he does his best attempt at a friendly, disarming smile. Do I need to roll for that?
He's rolling insight on you.
Better roll
Have you
deception.
ever seen a grown man smile?
No, shit! I wanted him to roll badly!
Roll with disadvantage.
No.
Okay!
It doesn't matter. Bell rolled a 12 with a +7 in insight. Just
Aw.
saying.
Okay.
Okay. I believe you. crayon eating sound effect.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do while you're still in Aeroden?
Nope. Not for me.
Is that a no from
Did you guys
everybody?
need a healer?
Varis, like, looks over to the rest of the party. I, for one, would love to bring this homeless person along with us. Thoughts?
He's not
Is it-
wrong. I don't have a home.
Yes, I would assume the person eating candle wax would definitely not have a housing.
Why not?
Oh, so you wouldn't bring Jeff with you, but you'll bring the second homeless man you come across that eats crayons with you.
Jeff is like homeless squared. He talks to rats.
But he's like
Bell Bottom
like
is
the
not a
coolest
literal.
dude.
Bell Bottom is not a serious threat. Is why.
True.
You don't know what Bell Bottom is capable of.
In
He's at the
Mikhail's
same
mind,
level as y'all.
Mikhail
Bell
thinks
Bottom
that he
throws
could
in-
take on Bell Bottom.
Bell Bottom throws dirt at people. I'm sure we'll be fine.
That's for healing.
Alright. So, as you guys head out, Anemone does stick with Varis. I would like you all to roll perception as you are heading out to leave.
Perception 23.
Natural 20 for a total of 21.
Nice.
I got a 7.
So the rat actually fell and landed on Bell Bottom's nose and is completely covering his eyes, because he rolled a natural 1.
I'm just, oh my god, I'm just imagining a little mousy rat just fucking,
And Triton.
you know how, like,
Well,
they'll, like,
got a
face
7.
plant and leave their legs up in the air?
Aw.
He has
Oh.
he has a moustache.
So-
Yeah, a moustache!
I also have to roll for Anemone, actually. But, let's see. Ah, not bad, 18. So, Anemone ducks into your cloak, Varis, and that's when you all notice the slight influx of Kingdom Guards, like the Empire Guards. Like, you guys had only seen 2 last night. There's at least 10 of them around the town.
Ah, that would make sense. Well, holy shit, I am so glad we didn't decide to leave you back here. That would have been the worst possible idea. Just muttering to himself.
Alcohol.
But yeah, you all noticed that except for Bellbottom.
Varis is going to be stone-faced in front of the guards. He's mewing.
Fuck off. Alright. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna have the guards fucking look at you guys.
What?
Bell
Just
Bottom's
because
hitting the-
because you're mewing, you attracted their attention.
I
Bell
can't help it.
Bottom is hitting the Gojo walk where he's drinking a soda when he was with Ghetto, but he's
Oh,
I know what you're
alcohol.
talking about. Yeah.
It's okay, they rolled
And
a
then
love
he's
that
gonna
walk.
look at Mikhail.
7, so they don't really pay much attention to you guys.
After Anemone goes into the cloak of Varis, gonna look at Mikhail. Are you crying?
Oh
Mikhail?
my god. Are
Talking
you
to
crying?
Mikhail or Varis?
Are you crying? Mikhail.
You cried?
Mikhail's spent the entire like time that they were in the cart or walking just kind of like spaced out as he's like kind of flipping through his spell book, making sure that he has all his spells in place for any upcoming fights. He kind of like snaps out of it when Bellbottom addresses him. Huh? No, just a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night.
in the background, Varis is like flipping around his short sword in one hand. Whenever he does a flip, the Tony Hawk Pro Skater trick noise plays.
Oh my god.
True.
You know what? You know what? You get inspiration for that, Noah.
Let's go. Now I have 2.
Alright. Alright. So, as you guys are leaving the town, you have your cart, you got your stuff. I would say any rations are replenished, health potions, I'm sure you guys would have replenished them. Just remove like 5 gold or something per
Yeah.
health potion, and then you guys head to the Empire.
I did want to grab.
What did you want to grab?
Oh yeah, 5 GP per health potion. Lesser,
Yeah.
I would assume? Or regular?
5
GP per lesser, okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'll go down to 27 and get 2 then.
What did you want to do, Mikhail?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying that I wanted to get a potion of healing, but
Yeah.
my question was answered, so we're all
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I don't have gold.
Oh my god! Actually, it's kind of important, but the cloak that that I gave you was the cloak of protection, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I had the cloak. No, I had the cloak protection already.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I had it already.
You had the cloak of
Okay,
defense.
sorry, I'm taking crazy pills. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Varis had the cloak of protection, you had the cloak of defense. It's in my notes, don't worry. You also have the bracers of defense. So, honestly, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So I'm
Double
gonna...
cloaked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
I assume you would have, like, picked, like, one is longer than the other. Or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I would say it takes, like, a day's travel to probably get to the Empire, but as you are getting closer, you notice more carts and people on the roads rather than the barren roads that you've been seeing throughout your travels. And, I mean, unless you guys had anything in mind for your first long rest to... Like, you're probably not even a day's travel out at this point, like, you're about halfway. Like, you can either push it or take a long rest.
Push it.
What could possibly go wrong? I mean, the last time we took a long rest before we got to our destination, the worst possible fucking thing ever happened.
But also, like, there's not really a reason for us to long rest just yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Haven't done anything.
Alright, so as you guys are getting to the Empire, let me pull this up, because now you guys... This is what you see in the distance.
Holy moly.
Oh my balls.
Is that giant fucking... that whole thing is a church?
Yeah.
That one is...
Have you not seen the Notre Dame before?
This is the castle.
Like,
That's the
Jesus.
church.
Oh, okay.
That's the church.
Okay.
That's a fucking library. What do you mean?
I was like, God damn!
And as you guys get towards the gate, because there's a big row, like, on the outskirts of just people's houses and stuff. It's like a residential area with no gate, and then as you guys get to the main gate for the big main area of town, it's where the Empire is, the church, like, higher up residential, the market, yada yada. As you guys get to the gate, a guard will come up to you and stop you guys from going forward. Mandatory inspection.
Good day, fine shit. Where the hell's at? No, I'm just kidding.
Inspiration.
Yes, actually, take another inspiration.
Yes. I am farming these.
Mikhail starts dying.
Wait, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Hang on. Varis is going to say in thieves' cant to Mikhail, invisibility.
Yeah, Mikhail has started flipping through his notebook as fast as he can. So I forgot to plan invisibility, and I thought disguise self would work on others because I don't know how to read.
Anemone only, obviously. He also says.
So you're just saying something along the lines of, like, the tea party needs to find a new location. We're out of moss and we need more fungus.
Yeah.
Because that's what fucking thieves' cant is. It's a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, literal nothing burger sentences. It's great.
Will you allow me to cast invisibility?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Cool.
He's gonna try and, like, inconspicuously hold out, like, a portion of the cloak so that Mikhail can touch Anemone to cause him to go invisible.
Yeah, so Mikhail is going to try to pretend that he's not paying attention while he's flipping through his notebook, and pretends to bump into Varis and an Anemone, and touches Anemone as he says the spell out loud. But he tries his best to, like, mumble it a little bit.
Do stealth or stealth, sleight of hand, or performance, yeah.
I'll do stealth. I'm good at stealth.
Oh my god, you just barely beat their 18. Holy shit. So Anemone goes invisible. The guard makes a motion for you guys to leave the cart so that they can inspect it.
Of course.
And after he inspects the cart, inspects your goods, make sure you're not transporting anything dangerous or hazardous, he lets you all back in your cart. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a good evening. As he steps to the side to let you guys continue.
You as well.
Mikhail's like, He's kind of muttering under his breath, go fuck yourselves.
Varis holds out his hand to Mikhail. Okay, that was pretty smooth. You've got to admit, that was some good teamwork.
Triton can feel the glares of the soldiers upon him, and he further recedes into his cowl. He's getting uneasy entering this place.
As you should, it's a fucking cult!
And then, as you...
How long does invisibility last for, by the way? I forgot.
An action.
Right here.
I think.
No, it takes an action to cast.
Oh,
It's an hour.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay, so for that hour, he can, at the very least, like, not have to worry, but he's still going to keep them in the cloak anyways, just because might as well. Alright.
As you guys get into the main area, you'll see a lot of people walking around. There's this big gilded fountain thing that seems to be in the center of everything. There's quite a few decorations up. I guess there's some kind of, I don't know, holiday around here that they're starting to celebrate.
Might this be the first normal town that we visited ever since we started off? Like, I'm serious. I swear, every single time we've gone to a town, there's been something up. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Looks between, like, Mikhail and Triton expectedly.
Mikhail is...
You want more vote?
Mikhail's not even looking at Varis. He's not even acknowledging that question.
Ugh.
Can I make a perception check on the townsfolk?
Yeah, go ahead. Perception or insight?
I will insight. Like,
the talons are crazy and nobody's talking about it. I feel like I'm taking crazy herbs, but I'm not. I'm out of crazy herbs. I need more.
I rolled a 16.
So, as you're looking around, people genuinely just seem to be having a really good time. Like, nothing seems wrong, everyone seems happy. Like, you'll notice a few people in robes with, like, a crest on it, which you'd assume to be the royal crest, but other than that, everyone seems to be totally fine.
It's normal.
How is
Too normal.
how is this town compared to Drakengard? Because from my understanding, Drakengard is basically the slums compared to this place.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty much.
So, compared to Drakengard, this place, like, it looks nice, it looks clean, everything, like, it looks like they maintain everything. It feels like a drastic shift. And it just seems a lot happier, a lot healthier. Like, not just the townspeople are happy and healthy, so is the town. Plants look nice, everyone, like, the roads are smooth.
Yeah, Mikhail doesn't look happy being here as he's taking it all in.
It's too cheery.
Triton sensing
It's too
judgment from the townspeople.
Oh yeah. Some of them are giving weird looks because your carriage does not look up to code compared to most of theirs.
Yeah.
It's
that's true.
It's the rich people kind of, what the fuck?
That's
It's kind of
part of
like-
the reason why Mikhail
It's
doesn't
kind of like
it.
when you go on like a family dinner and your family's like your family's kind of like, what's the word?
Like, you guys don't go out for dinner often,
Like
but you
middle
go to a really
class,
nice
like
place.
middle class type shit, right? Like, you know, the middle class type family outing,
Yeah.
but you're going to like Panera Bread or something, and you have these fucking you have these fucking these pompous ass people. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you doing here?
Mhm.
That horse's hooves aren't even polished and its mane isn't even groomed. Disgusting. I would never let my horse out of the house looking like that.
Yeah.
Your wheels are so squeaky. Have you ever tried oil? My daddy owns an oil firm.
Ooh, your horse just shitted on the fucking ground.
And you're not
Oh my
cleaning it
God.
up? You don't have a person that you pay to clean that up? What the hell?
Oh my gosh. That horse breed looks cheap anyways.
Not like my purebred.
My parents
like
could
a
buy
Mustang over
1,000
here.
of those horses with their money.
Okay. But
Claudia would love it here.
Yeah, true.
as you guys are going through, you do remember that you are supposed to be heading towards the town's guild hall, or the city's guild hall.
Yes.
So what?
Alright.
Move you guys
Set
there.
off there.
And yeah,
I'm
as
quite happy that this fucking redhead is always here in every building we've ever gone.
I only have so many tokens.
It's like that one, yeah, it's like that one NPC that you just see pretty much everywhere across the map. It's like, hey, have you seen this?
So
Oh, you must be talking about my twin sister Joy.
Yeah, I'm Troy.
as you pull up to the guild hall, you'll notice it's a lot nicer than Oxshire's.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and head in. Being able to control an enemy's token is the highest honor, but I also feel so fucking sad about it.
Let me make sure that... Babe, can you control yours?
He walks in. Oh, what the fuck? This floor is polished. Ugh.
Yeah, it looks polished, it looks nice, like somebody is constantly cleaning this. Like, there's no you don't hear any explosions. The adventurers
Why
seem
even-
normal.
Yeah. Why even put in the effort? He like grinds his heel into the wood.
Someone is actively cleaning it up.
Like... Hold on. As you do that, like, you hear shuffling in the room next to you, and a guy pokes his head out and immediately shoos you away and starts cleaning up the spot.
Oh, you're scuffing the floors.
He like mutters under his breath. There's one thing that me and thieves can't agree on is that we both fucking hate rich people. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on.
Mikhail. I can't believe I'm gonna fucking do this. I have the rat on my shoulder, by the way, but Mikhail is going to step into the door and kind of step right over the spot that the guy was cleaning on before fucking walking past him like a jackass.
You're going to feel like the glare as he goes back to fixing the spot.
As he's glaring, Belle will be right behind him, look down, take out a jar, pour dirt on the floor, and be like, "You're welcome.
You're
You're welcome." And then step over and walk. It'll help the floor look nice.
I think the way I think Triton enters, he would let Amber go in first, and then she would notice that the guy's trying to clean the floor, and she'd like sidestep a little bit to try and get out of the way. It's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And then Triton tries to fucking squeeze through the door because he's a behemoth. He tries to squeeze through the door, and he kind of cracks the door a little bit. He's like, oh, sorry about that. And then he'll kind of just like try to squeeze in his lower half, and he's like, "This take a minute."
This fucking minimum wage workers looking at this like, this is it. This is my 13th reason. I'm giving up.
And then he slams down. He loses his balance for a minute, and he falls on the floor, and he kind of cracks the floor a little bit with his elbow.
And you fucking land in the spot with the dirt too.
And it fucking
Gets dirt
landing on a
everywhere.
fucking pile of flour. It's everywhere.
God, it goes everywhere.
And then and then sand particles get in his nostrils, and he has a strong urge to sneeze.
That's you!
Oh my god.
A fucking layer of
sprays
dirt
on the
just
guy.
like fucking falls off of him and fucking layers.
Oh man,
Dust.
oh sorry about that, man. My apologies.
The guy's gonna have
He
like
quickly jumps up to brush himself off.
he's gonna have his head in his
He's,
hands as he looks at the mess that he has to clean up.
I'm really sorry, man. I'm really sorry.
There's a crayon and he's playing.
GP a day for this shit, man.
I don't get paid enough for this shit, man.
He doesn't get paid at all.
And then
Bill has a crayon and he's playing on the floor with the crayon.
no,
He's drawing on the floor with the
Oh my god.
that's when you're gonna hear the bar
He's gotta
lady.
build the layout.
The bar lady. She's gonna look and speak up. If you keep fucking up my guild, you're gonna have a fucking problem with me.
Apologies on their behalf.
Bill looks over, eats the bottom of the crayon.
Shit, what were we here for again? So much shit has happened to this campaign. I can't remember what the fucking point of all this was.
You were sent here by Astrid because apparently the guild had some information for you guys because she has favors. Here. So she's hoping that they can help you out and find a solution to the crystal problem.
We were told to come here by Astrid, different guild hall.
Oh,
I'm not sure if they've told you about us.
I know Astrid, and it kind of looks like she sighs as she remembers who you're talking about and sets down a cup.
Varis smirks? Yeah, you know. Good. That look on your face tells me everything I need to know.
Yes, I do.
So, information? Question mark? He looks at them.
I don't know what information you're after that she sent you here for, but if you could specify, I might be able to help you out. I do owe her.
Scratches his head. Something crystals.
Crystals. Oh. You're talking about those little trinkets that were discovered 20-odd years ago.
Yeah, we have a couple of them ourselves in like a baggie somewhere.
Those things are nothing. I'll admit, they're nothing to scoff at, but they're cheap tricks. And honestly, I'm not surprised they came back to bite her and that region in the ass. I could have told you they were trouble from the moment I saw them.
Could you elaborate? Because we have an inkling of the idea of trouble, but not a full understanding.
If it's not magic gifted from the gods, where do you think you're going to get the magic from?
Mikhail, help me out on this one. I have no fucking idea.
Well, I don't worship gods for my magic. Through arcane study, through practice of routines and runes, rituals, movements, words, phrases. You manipulate the weave through great amount of mental discipline.
You're correct. That's one way. But I can tell you these crystals weren't made in any arcane study. There's nothing divine about them, and sure as hell I don't see a bard ever touching these.
Wait a minute. So are you saying that this magic was fabricated?
It's something. I don't know what it is. I won't pretend to be an expert in magic, but they are something I wouldn't be caught dead with, and something, frankly, the Empire doesn't like to mess around with.
It did seem fishy.
Though if you're after information, there have been rumors of otherworldly magic out in the forests east.
You know, everyone, that kind of helps explain a little bit why it's so reactive with certain elements. I just don't know how or why it was created.
Is it like some sort of philosopher's stone?
Synthetic magic. I never thought about that.
Ugh, I'm so lost.
Is there anything expensive looking in here?
The
Oh
pot.
god.
That's my line, Buster.
There's a very fancy flower pot behind you. With a bunch of
Seems
dirt
There's
in
very
it.
high quality
It's
dirt
got-
inside.
it's
yeah.
got
Oh,
dirt
Bill's
in it.
stealing it. Bill's stealing it.
Roll sleight of
That's a
hand.
huge That's an 18.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, Varis is talking to the person. So,
yeah, they
you're
don't
saying
see
if we want to get more information about these crystals, we should go off to the forest.
I would recommend you go take a look out there, though I'd be very careful that, while this is a holy land, there are unholy things. Monsters, bandits.
We've been able to handle ourselves before. I'm sure we'll be fine.
If you say so, and I actually have a piece of mail for Astrid. Haven't seen her in a while, so since you're here, she's gonna hand you a letter.
Parcel. I'll get it to them when I get the chance. He takes it.
Just give the message to her when you can. I have no idea where she is, and frankly, I don't really have the time to go looking.
He nods. Fair enough. Alright, well, we best be off.
And then she's kind of gonna glance at the guy who's trying to clean everything up. That's coming out of your paycheck.
Oh my god!
But I don't even get paid.
And you're gonna
Bill
just
has
wanna
left.
look.
you're gonna see the guy, like, he's gonna slouch as he starts to, like, go a little slower as he starts to clean still.
So yeah, let's get the fuck out of here and go to the forest. Let's go.
I can't believe the wasting all
is
this
the-
did.
Is the letter sealed?
No, it's just a note. It's kind of just...
Oh, perfect. He's gonna read it.
Alright. It's
Can I do one more asshole thing?
Sure.
As I leave, I want to dangle the rat in front of this cleaner's face to spook him.
God.
That's so fucked
As
up.
you do that, the rat kind of...
Knocks another pot.
the rat kind of, like, freaks out a little bit, like, squeak, squeak! And the guy on the ground, like, he kind of just glares at you.
Mikhail's gonna smile
no.
and wave as he leaves.
I've seen your
Everyone
own man
knocked
smile.
pot.
Oh, you have.
So, It's a invitation to an event happening at the Empire, actually. Like a big ass party. Like a guest of honor type of thing.
Interesting.
And as
Pockets
if
the note again.
as if on cue, you'll hear some crackling over the sending stone. Hey guys, and you'll hear Astrid's voice come over, checking in. Where are you guys at right now? How's the trip going?
We made it to the Empire.
Oh, good. That was quite fast.
Yeah. Got a note from someone here. Apparently you're invited to some kind of party over here. Not sure what that's about, but...
Gods. I know I've asked...
You know, part of me felt like it wasn't anything good when I was reading it.
It's not that. It's more like social obligation. Lots of people, lots of staring at me. There's nothing against the
fair.
rules about having me have someone else go, though. If you could all do me this as one really, really big favor, please. Because if I don't go, or if I don't have somebody go, I'm cooked.
Wait, like lose your job cooked?
More like trade war.
Wow, that's outside of my pay grade. Sure, why not?
Okay. I promise it's nothing, serious. You guys get to dress up and have fun. There's lots of snacks and beverages.
Yeah.
So...
How does us going in your place work, though?
Would
they be expecting you?
It's either that or they expect... I've sent people in the past, so it's not... I've never shown up to one of these.
Fair. But isn't this like a party? Why would you need to send proxies to a party?
Well, there's you just have to be like, oh yeah, we can still do this trade, and we don't really say no to any trades. We kind of export a lot and get a lot of imported. The one thing they don't want is the crystals, so it makes trade really easy.
I see. Weird to have a party with trades. Oh well. I'm not gonna question it. Sure,
it's
go
a
for
big
it.
fancy rich people thing. Not to mention their arcane festival, I think, is around this time too. So it's even worse timing for me to go. Gods, that would be terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I wouldn't know anything about this then. This is entirely out of my scope. Anywho, after we got here, the lady told us that I was
Did
they already hang up?
No. She was just... Well, the kid would have a lot of fun. You guys get to dress up. I could definitely, you just have to say that you're working for me and that you just gotta show them the thing, and then you don't really have to buy anything. So...
Got it. Also, side note, when I was talking to the person at the reception, the reason why we came here, they said that it would do us some good to go and explore the forest to the east, apparently. There was something about magic being there. I wasn't paying too much attention.
Really?
Magic stuff kind of goes in one ear out the other for me.
Huh. Alright, the Arcane Woods, right?
Don't know what the deal with that is. I was hoping you would know.
Now, during our quick intermission,
Sorry.
a word from our sponsors!
Oh
my god!
Alright, but... Where was I? I fucking lost track because I got yelled at for having the window open.
This video was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Shadow Legends! I was like, what's the deal with the forest?
Oh. So, there have been rumors about something going on in the forest, there's weird magical properties and legends of monsters and stuff, but nobody ever really took it seriously. But if that's the lead, then there must be something serious out there.
I would imagine so, otherwise they probably wouldn't have even brought it up. But might as well see. If anything is a good lead at this point when we've got nothing to work off of and nothing to show.
And Does it say on the invitation when the party is, roughly?
He squints at the letter.
It's in very small, like, writing. Like, and it's in cursive too, so it's hard to read, unless you're familiar with cursive. But it's like, it's that day's date. The night before the big festival.
Oh, so tonight?
Yeah.
It's today.
Well,
tonight.
you guys get to go to a big fancy party.
Yeah, I guess we're going to have to put off that forest thing until tomorrow.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. This is more pressing, so might as well. Guess we're staying here for today.
Sorry, did I get a parasite in my ear? Why are we attending a party, and how is that more pressing than the crystals?
It's pressing because it's happening today, and Astrid's going to lose her job or something if we don't go.
Did someone say party?
More like trade war.
Mm-hmm.
A trade war party?
Not
that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god,
It's
you guys
weird.
were going to the D&D Mar-a-Lago!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Not a trade war party per se, but if I don't go or if I don't send somebody, then I will lose. Like, a trade war might happen between our regions, so it's kind of important. Please. Please, please.
Trade war party.
I mean,
Yeah, so
I'd like to go.
we have to go.
All of us.
All of us. Well, actually, Astrid, should all of us go? Does it matter? Does this seem? This seems like it could be a one-person job.
I would say all of you should go because I know how your group operates, and if you screw anything up in the Empire, I will lose my mind.
You know what? That's a fair point.
How often are you in the Empire?
Never. I don't go here at all. I don't like
No
going there.
No wonder they wrote you a letter.
I wonder why.
They're religious nuts, to put it lightly. Not touching that. I am a woman of science.
Fair enough.
Oh, Astrid, speaking of science, I have a new hypothesis.
Alright, throw it at me.
If I can borrow your ear. So by the power of deduction, I've concluded a hypothesis that the crystals are synthetic magic.
That's a good theory. I think I might have some tests to run against that, actually.
Yes, I was going to ask if you could run some tests to see about synthetic magic, and I'm also curious if you could come back with me with that research, because I'm also curious about how to create synthetic magic.
Yeah, I will. I'll let you know. If you guys want, you can totally stay at the guild hall, or find an inn. Their inns are a little expensive and fancy, though, from what I remember.
Yeah, I can kind of tell that, actually.
So, I wish you all luck. Please don't screw anything up, and, thank you!
You got it. Goodbye.
Going to a party, how bad could it be?
She's gonna hang up.
What a nightmare. Anywho, I'm gonna go explore the town if anyone wants to come with me. We've got some time to kill.
We do need to find a place to set the kid up.
Right,
I think you need to get a tailored suit for the party.
I suppose we need to get costumes for the party.
Actually, wait. If you guys want to explore the town, I can stay in the room with Anemone to make sure no one randomly decides to walk in.
Shouldn't happen if the doors have locks.
Yeah, but I don't know. What if they have, like, room keeping or something? Someone knocks on the door, is like, I gotta clean. I don't know. Anything could happen. I've never been here before.
I mean, a do not disturb sign would probably work.
We could leave the dirt man with her.
That's fair. I don't feel comfortable leaving Anemone alone.
You're going to
Mikhail
feel
nods.
Anemone hug your leg as you say that.
But yeah, besides, we don't need to be all together until the actual event happens, so I'll
Right.
come with you guys when that happens.
Take Jeffrey with you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure these types won't take kindly to rest. As he looks at Jeffrey, pats him on the head. He seems to use the term pest as endearingly as possible.
As if that's even possible. Fucking.
He's on some Addams Family type shit. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Jeffrey will remember that.
Yeah.
Right.
Varis puts the rat on the top of his head and then pulls the cloak over it to obscure it.
But Anemone,
Ratatouille.
Anemone will poke her head out a little bit and be like, party?
Don't worry, you're gonna get to come with. I wouldn't leave you in the room for this.
She's
Just got a bit to wait because the party starts in the evening.
She's gonna look a little excited. Someone's never been to a party before. Again. A big
Yeah,
one.
you just went to one!
A big one. A fancy one. This is different.
Oh, a fancy one. This is different. It's like
First
a cocktail
class party.
Exactly.
Yeah, Varis is gonna go with Anemone and the rat to go and get a room.
Alright,
I
are
think
you...
this would be the first time any of us went to a first class party.
Oh, also getting a room for everyone else, obviously.
Are you going into the guild hall, or are you gonna look for an inn? Because the guild...
There's rooms in the guild hall, that's right.
There's like one big
Depends
room.
on the price.
There's one big room in the guild hall which you could get for free but have to share with, like, probably other people.
Yeah,
And-
no, that's not happening.
So you're looking for an inn.
Yes. Hiding Anemone would be significantly easier if we had our own private rooms.
Also, the guild might be funded by the government,
It is.
aka the royal family,
You'd be correct.
who might be looking for a certain someone.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
as Amber would say, fuck the government.
Yeah, fuck the
Forget that
government.
in.
ACAB, baby!
So, I would say the inn is not that far. There you go.
I read that as 5 square feet in.
You know what?
Welcome
Yeah,
to the 5 square feet in.
that's the
My
name.
name
Yeah.
is Rose. How can I help you?
Yeah, Varis is like talking to himself as he's like approaching the person at the front. Okay, me and Anemone share a room. Mikhail and the rat share a room. Dirt Man gets his own room, and I'm assuming Amber and Triton get a room, so that makes 4. 4 rooms, please.
Alright, that'll be 10 GP each.
Varis, like, checks his account balance and realizes he does not have the funds. He's got 27 gold.
Oh my
He
god.
does have the 9 pieces of 2000 GP jewelry, but he has no way of converting those down into gold pieces from afar.
Varis, does a rat really need his own bed?
Well, okay,
Well,
so
no, mostly that, like,
to explain the rooms.
Yeah.
Are you so the lady is kind of gonna look as you grimace and look into your wallet. How many people are in your party?
1,
6
2.
and a rat.
He's gonna say 5.
Alright. Well, we have 2 rooms that can house 3 people, 2 single bedrooms, and then 1 king-size bedroom.
Yeah, I think getting the 2 that can house 3 seems like a good idea.
Alright, that will be 20 GP in total.
Works for me. Plops the 20 GP on the table, and he's got 7 gold left, baby.
Alright, you successfully bought rooms.
Hell yeah. Alright, and yeah, while everyone else is out wasting time, he's going to sit in the room with Anemone until the party starts.
There you go.
Before, hold on. I'm gonna text you something, Diamond. I need to know if this is possible.
Okay.
There we go.
He doesn't have a credit card. He has
damn
checks.
it. Oh well.
Remember?
Can I forge his signature?
Why?
I have something in mind.
All right. It's a shame, really, because I'm sure the rest of the group took the invitation so that they would have free shit when Varis probably should have used it at least for the room. But yeah, so the rest of you guys go out, and I assume you're getting all fancy stuff like tuxes, and Amber gets a nice dress.
Varis doesn't really care about what he's wearing. He's gonna be wearing the cloak anyways.
And
Yeah, I was gonna say, Triton goes to like the nearest tailor, and he gets a tailor-made suit.
he's gonna
then,
try to enter the tailor, and then the tailor's gonna look over like, oh, hello, welcome to, oh my god!
He looks and he's like, hello, welcome to.
We're gonna
Let's start with your shoulder weight or your shoulder length. Bro's got like a well, yeah, a ladder, obviously. Whatever. Haha, funny. He's got to use a ladder to climb up to check my shoulder length. Wow. That was a funny joke, Maei. Good job.
You get inspiration for that.
Fuck me. Thanks. Anyways, so like as he's doing his measurements and stuff, and after he gets like, he's got this beautiful fucking matte black tuxedo with matching pants and dress shoes, and he also has a tailor-made matte black hood, a cowl that he can pull over to keep his hood up. Now, how much do you pay for that, sir?
Well, we do have that invitation, as Amber speaks up.
Oh yeah, but like, you know, this is like really hardcore nice. So why not just can I write you a check?
You want to write me a check for 100 gold pieces?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a really nice coat.
Amber's gonna hold up the invitation. I think we're just gonna use this. And
He's gonna look at Amber's like, come on, really?
the guy's gonna read it, and he's like, he kind of goes a little wide-eyed. Oh, no, you can't pay for this. It was an honor being able to make this for you. Thank you.
Oh,
And
really?
she kind of gives Triton a look, like, come on, let's go. She takes the letter.
Like really funny. I mean, like, come on. he's talking with her and like really silent. He's like, yeah, well, I wanted to fuck with Varis, you know.
Mikhail's kind of been third partying Amber and Triton this whole time. So as Triton was getting fitted for a suit, Mikhail's just kind of like sitting there cross-armed as he's watching all this. He's not planning on dressing up nice at all.
You don't want a fancy suit? As Amber, like, looks over at you.
Suits are for... He's about to say something really nasty as he, like, pauses and glances over at Triton.
He's super ecstatic about having a new suit because he actually feels like what's the word I'm looking for?
Fancy.
He feels confident. He feels confident in his look.
Mikhail grimaces as he kind of, like, clenches his fist and tries to, like, stifle the witty asshole remark he was about to make.
Bitches.
I'll try something.
Because Triton's getting dressed up, I'm getting dressed up, I'm pretty sure the pirates
I said I'll try something on.
Okay, thank you.
You're outfitted.
Mikhail
You know,
kind of, like,
I think
stomps over.
Crimson red would fit you.
Crimson red.
Yeah, I think it looked nice.
Mikhail's just kind of like grumbling and muttering as he like storms over to the fucking tailor and like taps him on the shoulder really annoyingly. Like the aggressive tapping, the Karen-esque tapping of excuse me, I need your attention now kind of tapping.
He's gonna look over at you. Oh, yes, sir.
I'm a part of their company, and apparently I also need to.
Oh, yes, it's entirely a formal event. What can I make you?
I have no idea what you kind of people wear.
Then let me
He's
work my
saying
magic.
this with like.
Bro cracks his fists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Mikhail
it's
just to like. Oh god, he's such a fucker. Sorry, continue.
it's like a big ass fucking a montage of just him having Mikhail try on a bunch.
Makeover. Yeah.
Sorry, got yelled at again for my window. But yeah, it's just a big ass montage of him making you try on a bunch of different suits. The rat gets in on it. The rat has a little tiny tuxedo. Belle gets like one of those nice dress shirts and dress pants, but doesn't really
He gets flare pants!
Yeah. And I think this color will suit you more. This is like the 20th suit that he's tried to make you try on. It's like a red and black suit where like the accent is red and the rest of the suit is black. What do you think?
Pass.
You don't make this easy. As he continues to dig through all of the patterns and all the suits that he owns.
Mikhail kind of like glances through some of the other suits that he's not looking at and finds one that actually looks like almost entirely white, which he's never seen an entirely white garment before, and he seems a bit hyper fixated on it.
Let me roll to see if he... Yeah, let's see. So, as he's digging through and he pulls out another suit, I think this one, and then he notices you staring at one of the white suits. Oh, you want that one? As in all white?
Is there something wrong with it?
Nothing wrong with it. There's just so much that could go wrong with it.
I like it.
Alright, so be it. And he'll grab the suit and he'll fit you for it.
Yes!
And as Amber's watching, she's kind of looking at the other dresses. Should we get something for the kid? She's coming with us, right?
If she
Sorry,
is,
you
we
cut
should
out.
get her something.
It's something for who?
Anemone.
Oh, yes.
Oh, does she have a favorite color? Does she like bows, flowers?
I never really got to really get that close to the kid. Honestly, I'm not really sure. I mean, I see her using like this really nice cyan-colored crayon or coloring utensil.
She has a scarf. She never takes it off. It's this kind of washed out red. Probably not.
What if we meshed like a cyan blue with her red to match her scarf?
I'm not sure if those colors would mesh.
Or how about a purple? Purple's always great with red, and he points to his robes.
You want her to match you, don't you?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah!
So
We'll workshop it.
Alright, what colors are you guys suggesting? Because I'll just roll a dice and see.
Purple and red.
Purple and red,
purple and red.
and like a red or a cyan.
Like
Cyan blue, yeah.
a
Cyan
light
blue, red, or purple and red.
Alright, so light blue and red, and then purple and red. Right?
Yes.
Alright, so odd for purple and red, evens for blue and red.
Right.
Alright, evens, as she pulls out a light blue and red dress. I think she'll like this one.
Alright. It looks very nice.
And what about Varis? Are we getting him the suit too?
I'm not really
I mean,
sure
we
what
could.
I would like.
If only he were here right now. He
And
said that this was a waste of time.
as you're looking at the you'll see an obnoxiously bright gold suit.
No, I've got something even better. I've got something even better. A suit that, like, goes all the way up to, like, a high collar neck, but it's got a bunch of ruffles, and it's really heavy and warm.
Yep. You see one of those.
Think, like, the fucking tux that Ron Weasley gets for the fucking winter ball.
Oh god.
That kind of shit. Mikhail picks it out with an evil grin.
You sure he's gonna like that one? Belle, back me up here.
I mean, ground. Well,
You know something? I think you might be right there. I'm pretty sure that fits him very well. I mean, I can kind of picture it with his face, just his general demeanor and his face, his facial features. I'm pretty sure that would match.
He'll probably
Yeah.
wear the cloak over it anyways. Hardly matters.
Yeah, probably.
Isn't I feel like that's going to torch him.
You're right. If combat happens, he needs to be combat ready. We need something with pockets. Is there like a fancy suit that also doubles as practical?
I mean, that's... So, you picked out a suit from an area that was marked as unpractical. Like, deadass, there's a sign above it saying unpractical.
Unpractical.
The rest of the suits that aren't in that area look pretty fucking practical, though. Considering that this is the city, like the Divine City, and people strive on being spellcasters, they have a whole town dedicated for a college for it. A lot of people have to be spell ready. You can't cast spells in a
Alright.
tight suit.
I will walk up to the tux man and say, my friend, unfortunately, couldn't be here today. I'm shopping for him. He's not the casting type, but he has a lot of tools that he needs to carry around. Something fancy for that?
Sounds like a basic tux would do him well. You can easily take off a blazer and just be in the dress shirt.
Alright. And he snatches up the most plainest looking thing he can see. Thank you. And just starts leaving.
Thank you for your service, and she, like, kind of leaves with everyone.
Thank you very much.
The shit.
You look dashing. You look dashing, Mikhail.
Have you never been clothes shopping before?
No.
And Amber, you look gorgeous.
Your friends are a little boring, Triton.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What?
Your friends are boring, Triton.
They don't go clothes shopping.
Friends are boring. Yeah, I can kind of tell that a little bit, you know.
Alright. So, you guys are all gonna head back to the inn that you had split off from. And it's actually, it's nice. There's like, the tavern area is nice. It's clean. It looks fancy.
I really like it here. It's very clean, very, I guess classy is the word.
Rich neighborhood, I guess.
Yeah. It's a shame these doors are a little small. I can barely squeeze in. I can only imagine the size of the beds.
My bet, they're probably twin-sized.
Do we need the rat as a token? It's not really combat centric.
Yeah.
Not yet.
And it's small enough that
Not
that
yet.
it doesn't really take up a 5x5-foot radius.
Yeah.
He's a fucking New York rat.
Alright. So those three are gonna go into the other room. Anemone is laying belly first on one of the beds as she's drawing.
As Mikhail enters into the room with Varis and Anemone, he's gonna toss Varis's tuxedo at him, at his face, like, Merry Christmas.
Ooh, nice. He's gonna go get changed, yeah.
What is this Ronald Weasley ass outfit?
Ronald Weasley ass outfit is crazy.
Varys, who the hell is Ronald Weasley?
But Anemone kind of glances up, but continues drawing.
I think there was something for you too, Anemone. Give me a moment. Gonna poke his head in. Do you have the dress?
Oh, yeah, I do. And she's gonna hand it to, Mikhail.
Nod and head back out, sit down on his bed, and hand the folded up dress to Anemone.
She's gonna put down her, pencil and paper and kind of, like, sit up and reach and take it. Like, moving it around in her hands, like, what the fuck is this?
If we're all going, we all need to wear monkey suits, according to the rules.
And then, like, she moves it a certain way and it, like, all, like, the dress actually folds out. And then you'll kind of see that she gets, like, stars in her eyes as she, like, looks at this dress. She looks excited. She's never seen anything this pretty before.
And yet no one will ever see her wearing it. Oh, that counts.
We'll see.
And instead
That's all
of,
that matters.
like, you know how kids will do that thing where they just shove a new piece of clothing on over everything they're currently wearing?
Yeah.
Literally what she does. Like, she'll jump out of the bed and just shove it, like, over everything else that she's wearing. And, like, just spin in it as, like, the dress twirls. And then after she, finishes being all excited about her dress, she's gonna look over at Mikhail and, like, hug him.
He'll have a small smile as he's watching her elation and kind of gives her a small hug back, placing one of his hands on her head and just giving her a little head pat.
Anemone and her two gay dads.
Literally.
Her two
more like
messy,
the
gay,
dad and
divorcee
Varys the
dads.
Is
stepdad.
this that toxic yaoi that I keep hearing about?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This is how they get together. They have a shared connection over the child.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before we end off the day?
Well, ending off the day would be going to the party because it's today.
Yeah.
So we know.
No? Are we
I'm
all
leaving
ready?
the rat at home.
Oh.
The rat's staying at home. Let's go.
Alright. As it gets darker out, a lot of people's fancy looking people start to head towards the palace area. Get rid of the rat because the rat's not here. And you're all dressed up. Anemone's hidden in Varis's cloak. I mean, you're all dressed up. I don't know if you wanted to cast invisibility on her again.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Probably a good idea.
Before you head out, that's what you do. And then as you're getting here, the sunset looks really nice, as there's, unfortunately, a lot of guards around the main palace area, because of course there would be.
Good thing for the invisibility.
Did that.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm glad that I did the invisibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys get closer, you'll see the guards. There's a fountain. Lots of people. There's some carriages left outside too. I'm just gonna move all of you up. And at the door they will
A lot
stop
of peeps
you.
here.
Invitation, please.
I recognize that token.
Beg.
Huh?
I said I beg your pardon.
Invitation, please.
Just gonna glance over at the rest of the party.
Varis is going to hold out the invitation.
He's going to read it. Ah. Ambassadors, then.
Yes, we're going on behalf of Astrid.
We will take any weapons and or unwanted possessions you may carry before you enter the venue.
But of course, no need for these going into here. He, comically, opens the side of his robe and every single weapon he has falls out of it.
A chainsaw fucking falls out. Clonk.
Both of his daggers and both of his short swords and his shackles, he'll just, unbuckle them and drop them to the floor.
A double-barrel shotgun falls out from his back pocket.
Do you all hand
Sure,
over?
why not? I take out the 9 Lives Stealer shot put ball and kind of stare at it quizzically before looking up at the guard with a questioning look.
I have no idea what you want us to do with that, but we'll take it anyway.
That's it.
Okay.
Clonk lands on the ground and kind of cracks the stone a little bit.
That's
I am going to hold on to the deck of many more things, however. They do not know what that is.
Yeah, it just looks like a deck of cards to them.
Yeah, that's mine. And I'm gonna continue wearing my fucking shit.
Alright, so everyone hands over all their weapons willingly?
Yeah. Yes.
I hand over my entire backpack, which probably to them would probably it's huge. It's a huge backpack, and I want to say
Triton,
that
I don't think you understand. You are the deadly weapon.
Well, shit. Why don't I get dressed?
But, as you hand over your deadly items, he'll give you a ticket, use this when you're ready to leave. Yeah, then we'll give you back all your items.
Sounds good to me. as he's going, like, up the stairs. Gosh, I hope those men do not mishandle my weapons, or I'll have to file a complaint.
Varis, why are you talking like that?
Getting into character.
I'm gonna take the ticket and shove it into my spell book
Like
as like a
fucking
little bookmark.
Also, you know, being a rich asshole just sounded like fun.
Why do you think we're here?
As you walk up the stairs, you'll see some people out on the balcony with fancy drinks, and then as you enter the door, you'll actually see quite a few people. It's a big-ass grand ballroom. Of course you would. You'll also notice a certain somebody talking to two people.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's
Well, that's not our
Kathos
problem. He's
fucking
going
Raid!
Oh, that's not our problem. He's gonna shuffle over to the left and completely ignore him.
You guys roll me stealth if you are trying to hide.
I do not want to deal with him.
I forgot to add a token.
That's a
in here.
14.
Does it count as hiding if I'm just ignoring him?
If you're going
Mars
out
is
of your way to
intentionally
avoid
trying to make
him.
sure that he is not drawing his eyes.
I
Trying
guess
to.
the
If you're
question
not, then-
would be, would he even recognize us with our outfits?
With our hair down.
I
Mikhail
hate
is
to break
noticeable
this to you,
anywhere.
Triton, but you have a very recognizable face.
Yeah, the moment, but okay, so from my perspective, the moment he walks in the door, he's like looking around and he sees a bunch of like really fancy looking people, and then he looks down at his garbs, and he looks back at the people, and he gets the sense like, I do not belong here. And then I guess he's gonna start following Varis, and while following Varis, I feel like he would get a few glances from people, and he would
You're a
just
bit big.
he would kind of like clench Amber's hand a little bit.
So, for the ones who are purposely trying to hide away from Kathos' gaze, can roll me stealth. Those who aren't...
I got a 14.
Okay, 14. What else? Who else is rolling?
Honestly, I don't care if he sees me.
Well, he's not gonna notice Varis, but he's gonna notice the rest of you guys. And he's kinda gonna have a confused look on his face. As he, like, glances around a bit and, like, quick walks over. What the hells are you guys doing here?
Oh, hey, Kethos. Yeah, we got an invitation to this very lovely and very sophisticated party. We're just here sightseeing, really.
Right, you realize how big this is, right? You realize you're in the Empire with a lot of important people.
Oh yeah, we're well aware.
Oh my god, you're just walking off. Oh,
don't mind Mikhail. He's just doing his thing like he always does.
Not happy to be here. He is visibly not happy to be here.
He doesn't seem very. Oh god, this is terrible.
Hey, man, it's all right. I'll take full responsibility if Mikhail does anything weird or wrong, I guess. I don't know what you could do wrong in a very sophisticated party like this.
Stone turning sound effect.
Stone turning sound
What's the
effect.
worst Mikhail could do, right?
What's the worst that could happen?
A lot of bad
Kill
things could
fireball.
happen.
Well, I guess we won't know until we're in the moment, right?
Oh, goodness
Mikhail-
me. Look at this fountain. So sophisticated.
Mikhail's looking for a cocktail bar. Is there anything like that here?
Something like it's more like
Alcohol,
over
something.
here and over here. That
Oh,
you
I've
will
got a certain
notice
someone playing the piano over here.
not playing the piano, but like kind of leaning against it.
Could you ping Over where and where?
This is the food area in the
Got it.
corner. But you will notice Lila is talking with people out here on the floor.
I will make a mental note of that.
I wonder
and
who
circle
this
back
is.
around.
I wonder who this is.
I pointed it out at the beginning. You didn't say anything. And he's gonna mosey his way on over and just kind of try and eavesdrop if she's talking to people.
She's just, like, talking to, like, these people, and she kind of, like, notices you walk over. Oh, hey, you're, Oh, I forgot your name. Gods. I apologize. It's been a long night, but I do remember you. You're a part of the group, from, Mythscar. I saw you guys last at Mythscar.
Sounds about right.
What are you doing here? I didn't take you guys for the, of class type, unless you guys are a part of some trade guild that I didn't know about.
Something about being forced to come here or else our person we're representing will lose their job.
Who are you representing?
Astrid, I think. I didn't read the invitation.
Oh, she runs the guild out in, Oxshire. That's right. Well, nothing too serious happens here, just a lot of trade negotiations, maybe some partying. I might play later.
That would be the one entertaining thing that might happen this night.
See,
As he
I
turns
knew
heel
I
and
liked
starts
you.
actually heading towards the cocktail bar.
Who knew leaning over a balcony with a glass of wine in my hand could feel this good?
You can,
Yes, exquisite.
even though you can't see her, Anemone's kind of like holding onto the railing and kind of poking her head up as she's watching everybody.
I mean, get a load of this fountain, right? Get all that water because it's perfectly drinkable somehow.
She's going to like dig for something. Like you hear her digging through her stuff, and you'll see a coin in her invisible hand as she tries to drop it in the fountain. It's one of her silver coins.
Or a shrugs. I mean, go for it. I doubt anyone's gonna see.
And she's gonna.
Hey, somebody dropped this coin!
Besides, I could just play it off like I did it.
Why would you drop such a valuable metal? You must have a lot of money. Oh yes, I'm the richest bastard there
Of course,
is.
Varis says with 7 gold in his bank account. Silver piece is worth nothing to me, I'm sure you can understand. I simply wish to have a wish. What wish, you may be asking? I wonder. More money.
You know, if I had a fucking nickel for every time I got yelled at for having my fan in the window tonight, that'd be 3. Alright.
I'd have 3 nickels. Because Jesus fucking Christ, Grandma, let it go!
It's not even her, it's my grandfather that's pissed off. Alright. But yeah, she drops the coin in there and it splooshes, and then there's a lady standing by there as she kinda like glances over and looks up at you, Varis.
He like, oh, and then he like acts as if he just like, he has his like fist as if he like flicked the coin in there to play it off. And then just continues looking at the crowd absentmindedly, seemingly ignoring them.
She's gonna give you a look and like shake her head. You could
He
swear
rolls his eyes.
you could swear that she mumbles something under her breath, but you can't hear
Did you say bitch?
her.
Why don't you come up here and say that in my fucking face?
Normally I'd care about petty squabbles, but I'm rich now. Why would I care about talking to someone who's lesser than me?
Bell
This is my
bottom.
perch. I can look down upon all
See, I'm higher up than them, and that means that I'm better.
I
Bell
have the high ground, which means I'm better.
bell bottom. You'll notice that like these little plants that are all around, they're in very fancy vases and they have very high quality dirt. Higher quality than the one that you had seen at the guilds.
I don't know how that's possible.
This dirt is double fertilized.
Take out a big ass jar and start scooping dirt in.
And then the people nearby are kind of gonna shuffle away.
Yes, quality dirt. I need to get more cups of this. Oh, I wish I brought my fancy mason jars.
I can't get the image of this random, like, fucking homeless guy just shoveling dirt with his hand into a mason jar.
I wonder, sprinkle some of it into his mouth. Good quality as well.
Yeah.
I might have to have a snack.
Dirt.
The worms who live here must love this.
Maybe with a side of cran.
Maybe with the side of crackers.
Cheese! Gromit, we need more cheese!
Oh my god.
Wensleydale.
Fucking phenomenal.
Mikhail, roll me a perception check really quick.
Yes. 15.
You are going to notice that Kathos has glanced over at you quite a few times, and the people... Lila doesn't really seem to care, but there's another person that he's talking to. She's in a nice dress, she looks a little older, but she's a tiefling, and she glances at you and kind of meets eye contact for a second before going back to her conversation with Kathos and Lila.
She doesn't look familiar to me, does she?
History. Give me a history.
Like, maybe there's a family resemblance? I don't know, though, because I rolled a 6.
Not all tieflings are the same, Mikhail.
He doesn't know that! He's met 2!
But, off the bat, she doesn't really seem very familiar to you.
It's so unfortunate that Archer can't be at the function because he has a town to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also doesn't live as close.
Yeah, true.
And then you're gonna notice that she finishes her conversation and she starts to go over to where you're sitting.
Huh.
She kind of walks up to you. Hello.
Evening.
You must be Mikhail, correct?
Depends who's asking. Depends what you know.
He was right about you. You have quite the tongue. And she's gonna hold out her hand for a handshake. Alana Rain.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Oh, no. He kind of like extends a weak ass handshake where he kind of like grabs her hand with 2 fingers and like you know,
Yeah.
like one of those kinds of like, I don't actually want to shake your hand, but I'll make an effort, I guess.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to say?
point.
He is the ass wizard. You've heard.
Sorry, you cut out.
He says something along the lines of, I take it you've heard of me from someone then.
My son has told me quite a bit about you, as apparently you and your group have run into him quite a few times on both of your travels.
Yes, can't seem to escape him, actually. Mikhail says this with the most, like, cheery, like, I wish that I was dead right now smile.
He has quite the ambition.
extremely powerful for someone his age.
That's my son. But he's
Yes,
also
well.
told me quite a bit about what you and your group has been up to.
The nature of our mission. What did he say of it?
It's definitely something different, and I'm wishing you all the best of luck.
You don't happen to have any vested interest in the outcome of this, by any chance?
I am retired. I don't get myself involved in these types of things anymore.
I could understand that. You might want to have a vested interest in this, though.
Do I?
Yes. There's potential implication that your son might be affected by whatever magical shenaniganery is happening.
Give me an insight check.
I'm trying my best to, like, teeter between this is slightly threatening and not completely threatening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck! I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration for that one.
Go ahead.
Used all my good rolls
Yes.
at the beginning of the game for stupid shit!
Your son is evil.
I hate to tell you this, but did you know that your son's father happens to be one of the most evil vampires of all of Barovia?
Oh my gosh, how would I know?
Wow, I
Wow.
didn't. How could I have guessed? Shocker!
The whole time I was in bed, I just happened to be blindfolded.
Oh my god.
Oh.
The entirety of the 6 months that I was there, I had no eyesight.
You know, I thought it was a miraculous birth with no father. I thought I was Mary. My apologies.
You're not really gonna notice anything right off the bat. What do you mean by that? But her tone definitely gets a little harsher.
Oh, there's something. Of what I can tell, these crystals, they're dangerous. Long.
You're
Not that I believe in.
You're talking about the crystals from Taldari.
Yes. Whole outlet. Assuming it's the bag.
They're dangerous. That's correct. That's why we don't engage in any kind of trade involving them, because we'd rather keep our distance.
As you should. The nature about these, however, has been a task, one that has coincidentally sent us all the way back here.
But I'm afraid I don't see the correlation between my son and your problem.
That remains to be seen. Your son, he was born. When exactly? 27 years ago? 22?
About
It's already so strong. And who could blame him with your command and his lineage? Certain stories happen to circulate around someone born to two people so influential as yourself. Well,
utter the name, and I will lay you out where you stand. And get to the point.
there was an incident. Not in this current time. Not in this current place. Where your son may threaten the entirety of time.
Roll me persuasion.
Mikhail's just dropping this shit? That's crazy.
Son of a bitch!
fuck, man. I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's wise to be sharing this information.
This also feels like the dice gods are like, yeah, this makes the most sense.
She's. Alright.
The dice guards are
I
telling
don't know
you
what
that you
the
are
fuck
an
you
idiot.
did to fucking get the thing to fuck up like
You
that.
hold down Alt when you're moving things around.
Okay, well, she's going to move a little closer, and she's going to grab you by the front of your shirt and pull you in close. I don't know what sick tricks or what you're trying to do, what rumors you're spreading about my son, but you ought to stop. Now.
Rumors are for children. Simply telling you the experience myself and my body have gone through. Choose to believe it, choose not to. I have no idea what the event is that actually causes his break from the path of righteousness. But I figured I would ask someone who raised him on how best to avoid it.
My son and my family is none of your concern nor your business. And she's gonna kind of, like, throw Mikhail back a little bit as she lets go and takes a step back. You do not want me, of all people, as your enemy.
We're like watching all this from across the fucking room, like, yeah. God, it's been like 5 minutes. I think that's a new record. I wouldn't know anything about what they're saying, but just sees like the shove and the walk off. Like, goddamn already.
Jesus fucking Christ, Mikhail. 5 minutes? We couldn't have like an hour of peace?
For 5 minutes!
It's 5 minutes!
Varis, you're gonna hear footsteps running down the stairs, and you don't feel an anemone there anymore.
Oh no.
Shit. When did he cast invisibility? He's gonna ponder for a moment.
How long has it been since I casted invisibility? DM?
Probably about 30 minutes.
For 5 minutes!
30 minutes, okay. Unless I get injured, I don't have to worry about my concentration. Well.
And then...
Is there a timekeeping device anywhere in this room? Clock? Grandfather? Anything?
Yeah, there's like a fancy clock or two around.
He looks at it. I'll give her time.
Mikhail, you're gonna hear the tiny footsteps running from your right side, and Alana hears them too. She looks confused as she doesn't really see anything. And then she feels somebody hit her leg, and she it doesn't do anything to her. She just looks confused and looks at Mikhail. Is this one of your tricks? Is this supposed to be intimidating?
Mikhail in universe kind of like looks a little bit. I think Alana would have a high enough insight without like even having to roll to notice that he looks a little bit surprised as well. So it's obvious that he didn't cast anything, or like this was not part of his quote unquote plan. He doesn't have a
Bro does not have a plan.
You thought he had a plan now.
Alright. So I'm assuming this, whatever is happening, isn't anything of your doing, then?
I'm confused by what do you mean this? Was it like visibly obvious that Anemone tried to push her or something?
Like, it's visibly obvious that somebody is hitting her leg and her arm, but like nothing is. She's not really doing anything.
Can I make a perception check to see like the punch indentations like going into her dress?
Sure.
21.
Yeah,
It takes like a second for it to click in Mikhail's head, and then he's like, "Oh, one moment," and he's gonna lightly try and push Alana out of the way to step in between her and where he assumes Anemone is.
yeah.
Shit, I guess I ought to head over there.
There we go.
Or
She's just like looking at
And
you
he's gonna-
confused.
He can't see her, remember?
Yeah.
So he's gonna like put a hand out to where he saw her punching, and like kind of hold it out for her to take.
She's gonna take it.
hello, you chatterboxes. Who's this?
That would
Looks
be
at Alana.
Miss Alana Rain of New Crest Hill.
Ah, I see. Hello. Good to
Hello.
meet you. I met your son. He's a good boy.
Thank
Wait, that was the
you.
wrong phrase.
He's a good boy.
I'm sorry?
He's a good man.
Yeah. Yeah, your son calls me mommy too.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Sorry, I slipped up the tongue. I have a child of my own, and they are far younger.
Right.
What you two talking about?
I had mentioned that her son may be the future fall of Taldari. She doesn't want to believe me, though.
Marcus, like, looks at you in
Stone
abject horror.
grinding sound effect.
This is news to me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, looks at Varis, looks at fucking Mikhail, like, why the fuck did you say that?
Mikhail must have taken his crazy herbs.
Mikhail kind of
Got the
like
crazy herbs.
Mikhail glances up at Varis with a raised eyebrow. He's kind of not getting it as he like turns back around and stands up, hoping that Anemone's just kind of staying by his side.
Yeah, she's chilling.
Varis is going to open his cloak a little bit and hope that Anemone sees the signal.
Actually, Alana is going to cast something.
Oh, shit.
No.
She's going to cast Detect Magic.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. I don't know if it's a verbal thing, so I don't know if you guys would be able to stop it.
Let me look. I think
Mikhail,
I have.
do you have counterspell?
I think I have. Let me.
But yeah, when Varis is opening his cloak, he's going to say, you only have a limited time left being stealthed. Let's play it safe.
She's quickly gonna dive into his cloak.
It does have a verbal component.
Whew, never thought Thieves' Cant would ever be this useful.
Oh wait, does she know that?
Wait, does Alana know Thieves' Cant?
That's a very good question.
She shouldn't.
Oh no.
She was a paladin, and she wasn't an urchin. She was a noble paladin. So there's no
I
way
was
that
gonna say, surely there's no,
No, she
way
doesn't.
she knows Thieves' Cant.
I-
Okay, thank God.
I could have totally given it to her, but I think I gave her Dwarvish instead. Yeah.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay.
But, I'm not sure if Varis would catch it, but, Mikhail would probably at least catch it, but she does cast, Detect Magic.
Oh, if I counterspell, it's gonna look even more suspicious, though, so...
Yeah.
You get one reaction.
No.
No? Okay.
Because here's the thing. If I do counterspell, she's gonna be like, "What are you trying to hide? Why did you fucking disrupt my counterspell?"
Yeah, she'll cast it. Then she'll pretty sure. Okay. I'm not sure if it would make Anemone visible to her because I think that would be sea invisibility. So I think that she would just be able to
They
detect.
would know that a spell has been cast and is in the area.
Yeah, there is hints of illusion magic in the air.
You trying to hide?
Varis' fucking like Mage Slayer instincts kick in and his hair starts to stand on end.
As she casts it and she looks between you both. Something you both are trying to hide?
Not from you. From more dangerous individuals who might be lurking.
You know, I was really hoping that there wasn't a fight breaking out over here, but I was leaning over the balcony and I saw that there was a scuffle over here. I hope you two aren't planning on doing anything reckless.
I did want to ask, why is it so many people are obsessed with your son and this so-called child of...
Varis is going to realize that this is outside of his pay grid and start stepping away to go anywhere else.
Just slowly backing away.
Did
With
you-
his hand on them and you're like, one step at a time.
Did you actually say, like, child of darkness? Or child of
No.
light?
I said child of light in reference to Emil, but that's
Okay.
because Emil's somewhat included in the whole prophecy thing. He asked, why is everyone obsessed with your son and this so-called child of light?
It's just a prophecy. That's all it is. Nothing has ever come of it, and nothing will come of it.
I'm glad you're confident.
I'm very
I figured I'd
confident.
ask. You've raised your son, you know him better than some storyteller, I assume. Oracles can be finicky these days. Everyone thinks that everything is a prophecy, and then says when it doesn't pass, oh, it'll simply pass later. I find it to be trite.
Right.
But it was worth asking to hear it from the Burgomaster's mouth, was it? No, it's what they call the mayors in Barovia. Mikhail's starting to kind of like lose the plot of what his original train of thought was, as he's kind of like looking off into the distance, kind of like trying to regain whatever thought he had as he's like muttering to himself.
You've clearly lost whatever lead you've been going off of.
Yes, that keeps happening. A lot.
I would suggest you
Chasing
keep
after
your
mysteries.
nose out of my family's business, though. I'm tired of people digging around for nothing.
As long as your son doesn't kill my child, then we should be fine.
She kind of stops. He wouldn't do anything like that. Not my son.
He already has. And he starts walking away.
That's a line, holy.
Peak cinema! Peak cinema! Sorry.
And
That was... I finally got a cool moment, and it's bullying a mom about her child's future. Great. Thanks, Mikhail.
and as you started to walk away and she started to walk away, Lila had started to play in the center of the ballroom with the piano, but hers is a much louder instrument, so she, like, everyone starts to, like, they look over confused at first, and then they realize, oh, this is just a fun thing, as everyone starts to dance a lot faster, like, than whatever slow dances were happening. It's a lot more energized as the feel of the room becomes a lot happier.
So, if I may, while this is happening, um, I like to say that Amber is holding out her hand, Triton, to essentially courting him to dance, right?
Yeah.
And he's looking around, seeing everybody like dancing, but he can also catch the glances of everyone who's dancing, kind of just looking at him in a very strange way. He's severely uncomfortable, but he takes her hand and he whispers to Amber. He's like, uh, I'm not quite sure about this one. Um, they're all staring, and I'm very uncomfortable. Like, I don't know about this. So I want to say that Amber's like soothing him, saying that she doesn't care who stares. They're there to have a good time.
Yeah, she's just trying to. She starts dancing, trying to get you to do it too. As like everyone's not really paying attention as much as he thinks they are, and I'm gonna.
He slowly starts to take focus away from the people around him, and he focuses on what's right in front of him, and he starts to get into the rhythm, and then he does his little twirling thing, and they just have like, while like I'm picturing it like a, the basic generic fucking ballroom dance, where the floor clears out a little bit, leaving a huge circle for just the center two, and then they're just having a moment.
How Deep Is Your Love plays in the background.
Alright, I'll be right back. Weapon's gonna take over while I'm gone for a bit.
So everyone's mingling. Is there anything that anybody wants to do, RP wise, or
Eh.
look around anywhere?
Not much to know. Varis is just making sure to stay up on this balcony because literally nobody is here, and he wants to be in the place where there's least likely that anyone's going to try and make small talk with him.
Belle will actually look around, go to you, Mikhail. Looking for you anyway. The eye patch is honestly making it hard for him, but he wants to keep
Varis
the
is
style.
BRBing, I think.
Oh,
I will also BRB. I'll have a bathroom break.
Alright, what did I miss?
Nothing.
Oh, it's
Just
the bathroom
Mikhail
and-
spilling the fucking beans.
Huh?
Mikhail spilled the beans to Alana.
Well, yeah, I know that. While I was in the bathroom.
No, you don't. You don't know that. You know nothing.
Alright.
so I didn't do anything because Noah just went to the bathroom as well, and then
Oh.
Horse just came back.
Okay, well, alright, I can pick this up with Kathos then. Bellbottom and Mikhail, you would both notice that Kathos would be leaving.
Oh, baby. I'm about to make things so much worse. Sneak mode, time to stalk him.
Belle's just gonna go straight to him, right in front of his face.
Oh god.
God damn it, Bellbottom.
And
He doesn't notice you.
as he steps outside, and he kind of like stands against the wall for a bit, like just taking in the fresh air, and he has his eyes closed, and then when he opens his eyes, he just sees Bellbottom in front of him. Ah! Oh.
God damn it.
I didn't notice you before. Hello?
Name's Belle. Belle
Oh,
Bottom.
uh,
You?
Kathos Rain. Are you new?
So what's your story?
Nothing special. I don't think I've seen you
Means in-
before.
No. They just kind of pick me up.
Oh, so you're with Mikhail and Varis, and then
Is that their names?
you've been traveling with them and you
Jesus
don't know their
Christ.
names.
I met them like 2 days ago. I don't remember.
Oh,
Would you like a swig?
no, thank you. I don't drink.
Ah, sober.
Kind of man doesn't drink.
I don't drink.
I'm a sea fan, man. Keeps the head stable when you're on the water.
Right.
You know the miracles of dirt.
I can't say that I do, and I apologize. but I
Charisma
think,
-6 activities going on here.
I think
Actually has a charisma of 18.
What?
I really just wanted to step outside to get some air. If you don't mind, I'd prefer to be alone. As he kind of shuffles to the side.
Oh my god.
There's something that seemed to be off about you.
Uh-oh.
18 charisma at work here.
Just
As Belle will turn around, there's something dark about you. Deep. But it seems like you repress it. Alright?
he kind of doesn't really say anything. He kind of just doesn't. He just won't meet. Won't meet Bellbottom's eyes. He kind of just messes with his tie a little bit.
Put a hand on the shoulder. Everyone's got a deep dark secret. Some folk got past. Don't let it define you. I don't know what it is. My group, these new people, they look at you differently. I might seem like an odd one, but I keep this old eye out.
Well, thank you. And he's gonna kind of continue to shuffle to the side.
It's like, how the fuck does he know?
Like, this is really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Bill might be a fucking weirdo, but he has great emotional intelligence.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the talk and the. I mean, I didn't drink any, but I'm sure it's good stuff. And he kind of just goes this way.
Raisins.
Dirt rum.
It's magical if you ever need a pop of healing.
He's already walked away at this point. There's nobody
Jar
at this point.
falls on the ground and breaks.
Oh.
At this point, I'm like sneaking around past Bellbottom and I'm giving him a look like, you should go back inside. No?
Yeah.
Let's just look at you and then turns around to the sky. Something in the wind.
Something
No.
in the wind.
Stop.
Something's in my
Oh my god. Alright. Okay.
But Belle actually has a very serious look.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's nobody else on the outside big balcony area. It's just Mikhail, Bellbottom, and Kathos. Kathos is faced away, leaning against the railing. You two are still, like, near the door.
I'm shooing Bellbottom, like, go away.
Varis is over on the balcony inside, like, if I finish my wine, I won't have anything to swirl around in this glass.
He's 'He's leaning on the wall. He don't listen to nobody.
Yeah.
He don't listen to nobody.
Dirt rum.
It's magical if you ever need a pop of healing.
Oh my god. Fun fact, wine tasters will gargle wine to actually get a better taste because it also activates your sense of smell. Anyway, continue.
Ew.
Fucking freaks, the lot of them.
Ah, it's a drink of romance.
But, Forrest,
Oh shit!
are you trying to sneak up on Kathos?
So like maybe about here-ish.
Okay.
Just like
Push him in the water.
tickle, tickle.
Push him in the water.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah, I would roll stealth if you continue to sneak up.
Oh, let's go. 27. That was not a natural 20, by the way. It was a 19
Oh my god.
plus 8.
He got a 18, so yeah, he doesn't notice you're there.
Mikhail adjusts his posture to meet the same stature as that plant he's hiding behind.
He's kind of just leaning over the rail with one arm, kind of like glancing out and occasionally glancing back at Kathos. More like subtly just trying to see if there's any suspicious behavior in the way that he is like sulking.
He's kind of just taking in the fresh air, like when you've been around people for too long and you kind of just need a second to just breathe. That's your first, that's the first thought you think when you see it. But if you want, you can roll Arcana or Insight.
I'll roll insight. Wait, you said or Arcana?
Yeah.
I'll roll Arcana. 14.
You're not sure what it is, but you can definitely tell that whatever magic he has feels imbalanced. Like, something's not quite right.
That's all I get with a 14.
Yeah, it just feels off. Like, from the most part, he's only ever felt like you felt divine magic come off of him. But it doesn't fully feel like that anymore.
Interesting. Mikhail will continue to sit and lean on the railing, kind of waiting to be noticed instead of trying to interrupt his quiet time.
And as he goes to turn around to head back inside, he's gonna notice you, and like he does a double take, and he's like, "Oh, didn't think I was out here with anybody else."
Boo.
Haha, very, very scary.
Sorry about the loon over there. He kind of gestures over to Bellbottom.
He said that you all met him just a day or two ago?
Mm-hmm.
You all attract odd company.
Yep. The awkward silence is supposed to be here, by the way. I'm not doing this because I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it all the more fresh, all the more better.
I saw you speaking with my mother earlier.
Yes.
And I don't know what you said to her, but I don't think I've ever seen her pissed off before. So,
No.
congratulations. You won whatever game you were trying to play.
That. Tell me about New Creston.
You want to know about my hometown?
Why not? It's a party. I'm allowed to make small talk, aren't I?
Sure. I suppose so, huh? Well, it's a small town just beyond the mountains. My mother and her family have owned it for as long as she can remember. It's nice. It's quiet. Not much to say. I don't come from anywhere exciting like the Empire or wherever you're from.
I think I would like you a whole lot less if you were from the Empire.
I don't think I could have been raised in all this. I'll be honest, the religion crazy is a little off-putting for me.
Ironic coming from a paladin.
I know, but they have a bit of an obsession, not a partnership.
And the, church. The fanatics. Apparently there's this royal family, some sort of missing child they're looking for.
You're talking about the family that owns the church, not the Empire per se, but they run and own the church here, and yes, as far as I can tell by the intel, they're looking for their daughter.
Okay. Mikhail kind of looks up at the sky for a bit. Sorry. Just need a second. Drink some water.
Sorry, I can take this as Varis. You're gonna feel a tug on your cloak as
Oh boy.
Anemone is going to like try to whisper and be quiet, like, I'm gonna go get a snack.
Oh, he looks at the clock. I don't think you have much time left. I think it'd be better if I just kept you in my cloak and I went over there and I got myself 2 things. I was going to ask, actually. But yeah, we can go to the confessions booth.
I'll be fast. I can do it.
How much time does she have left?
Like less, like 5 minutes or less. But that should be enough time.
I don't know. I feel like a floating snack's going to look a bit suspicious. Are you sure?
You can't see her,
Like, I'm not your dad, but
but you can tell that she's giving you puppy dog eyes, despite the fact that you can't see her.
you're killing me here. Fine.
Yes.
But be quick. You only have 5 minutes.
Puppy dog eyes shouldn't work when you're invisible.
And if you get caught, you know what happens.
She's gonna like.
Just know that if you do, I will fight fucking tooth and nail for you.
Okay, and then she's gonna run off.
Go. Oof. He leans on the guardrail again. Definitely a terrible idea, but if a fight breaks out, that would actually make things interesting around here, honestly. always been meaning to get in a fight during a dance.
Do not fuck this up. Varis.
This is my dance with my girlfriend, god
I'm
damn it!
having my character's having a fucking moment. If it's ruined even further by you of all people,
Yeah,
because he's
Varis is
already
also
nanosecond-
still,
nice.
he's already
The
still got
nanosecond
beef with
any
you.
commotion goes down because of Anemone, he's gonna jump off of the guardrail.
God.
Yeah. Throw his bag of 1,000 ball bearings on the dance floor.
Oh my god.
At the balcony, Mikhail, after having taken what seems like a millennia of time to fucking talk, kind of hesitates at first as he glances over at Kathos. Must be hard with the whole reputation.
It can be. Just depends on where I am and what people have heard.
It doesn't feel nice to be feared.
People fear me?
I would assume so.
I can't say it's a good feeling. I'm trying to help people, and I don't think being feared would do me much good.
I always thought being feared would be a wonderful.
Well, unfortunately,
miss
your
people.
goal seems a little far. That kid admires you.
No.
Mikhail has a PhD in instigating.
Mikhail kind of like fidget. Takes a minute. How'd you get to be powerful as you are?
Well, I've
Was
already...
it divine intervention or all Kathos power?
As far as I've been told, I was born with the powers my parents gave me that I inherited, and then my work with the Squirrel God. And that wasn't no easy picnic as you may think it is. There was a lot of training and discipline, working with a few friends.
What of your father?
What about him?
How do you feel about it?
How I feel about him is just the same as everyone else.
I'm doing an insight check on that.
Go ahead.
I don't believe you!
No dad? Question mark? No dad? Fatherless behavior?
With a 13, he honestly seems pissed off that you'd even ask. Like, he's not happy about this conversation topic at all.
How's your dad doing? Oh, wait, I don't think he's been doing much of anything recently.
Yeah, okay.
Other than rolling in his grave.
Actually, it was rolling in the bag of holding, but then we put him in his grave, if you know what I mean.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
Sorry. Sorry. But yeah, Mikhail backs off with the questions. Takes another. I never go Dad either.
You never what?
The father who gave birth to me and the mother. Never really got to meet them.
Hmm.
Assume that they died at sea.
I apologize for your loss.
Oh no, I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for me. Also just it's very interesting how you and I could have so many similarities and yet be so different.
Suppose it's
Probably for the best.
difference in circumstances, though. As hard as you try to come off as intimidating and evil, I can see the light in you. Otherwise, that child wouldn't look up to you the way that she did.
Mm.
And you wouldn't have a group with you.
Going to choose to ignore that statement for the time being.
That's-
And do something I never thought I'd do. One of the many hells must have frozen over because I would like to ask your help. So,
My help?
help, advice. There's a particularly nasty bugbear.
Alright.
Some black spot on my guild's past. Goes by the name of Dimitri.
I can't say that rings any bells.
I was afraid so. Being a former member of the Thieves Guild might make it easy for him to be difficult to pin down, but, when we confronted him, the way that he fled turned into a swarm of bats. Does that ring any bells? Anything familiar?
You're asking me this because of my history and my father. Because he's a vampire.
Suppose I am. Suppose I am. And
Where's Anemone at this moment?
shit.
She hasn't come back.
How long's it been?
Fuck. Too long.
Too
Would
long.
anyone say
Varis would go and get her if it's been any longer than 2 minutes.
it's been longer than 2 minutes?
Yeah, Varis is fucking bolting.
I would say by the time you get there, the last thing you see is a dark, shadowy figure holding Anemone, and one hand is covering the mouth as they slip into the shadows and disappear.
God damn it!
And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
No!
Motherfuckers, I got work. It's like 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Just had to pull a stunt, didn't you? You just had to pull a stunt.
Oh yeah.
It's setting up the next
wasn't
session. Don't
possible.
worry. And like Forrest did the perfect setup to it as well.
You mean to
yeah.
tell me that shadowy
Mhm.
figure's fucking Dimitri? I'm going to kill you and then kill
Do
you.
you not
again.
remember the things that held you all down?
I remember.
God damn it, she was fucking invisible. This is bullshit.
It would have ran out by the time, because she had, what, 5 minutes left? They
Let
were
me
waiting.
guess.
That's all I'll say.
So wait, they
Ooh.
went into the fireplace?
No, it's not a fireplace. This
What is
is this is a building, like an offshoot. I would say. I'm just this is not a fireplace, it's an offshoot. It leads outside.
Ah, I see. Yeah, let's go through the wall.
Yes. Cause magic. Alright, everyone
But
say
yeah, Varis is absolutely like busting that shit down. But yeah,
Everyone say
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. I need more water.
Later.
And that was episode 15 of Crystals and stuff. We really hope that you guys enjoyed. Next week's session might be a little intense, so look out for those trigger warnings. But otherwise, we hope to see you all next week at 8 p.m. EST on Tuesday. Like always. I have been your DM, Weapon has been your co-DM, Forrest playing Mikhail, Noah playing Varis, Maei playing Triton, and see y'all!